Let's go. Okay, we have this first question. It's this question. There are two ways to solve that. A longer way and a shorter way, of course. And I give you guys just a second. 3 minutes for this question. Let's go. We are solving 15 questions today again. Go ahead. Okay, pay attention. Ada and Paul received their scores on 3 tests. On the first test, Ada's score was 10 points higher than Paul's score. So Ada 1 is Paul 1 plus 10. On the second test, Ada's score was 4 points higher than Paul. Ada 2 is Paul 2 plus 4. If Paul's average arithmetic mean score on the 3 tests, Paul 1 plus Paul 2 plus Paul 3 divided by 3 was 3 points higher than Ada's average score. Ada's 1, Ada's 2, Ada's 3 divided by 3 plus 3. Is that okay? Then Paul's score on the third test was how many points higher than Ada's score in the third test? Paul's score on the third test was how many points higher than Ada's score? So Paul 3 minus add in 3 is how much? This is the long way. So let's solve. Okay, I will put everything in terms of pole. Pole 1 plus pole 3 plus pole 2, pole 3 divided by 3 is equal. A1 is P1 plus 10. A2 is P2 plus 4 plus A3 divided by 3 plus 3. Is that okay? Okay. What I need to do, I need to take 3 here, so here will be 9. Everybody understood? Okay? Then I can cut these 3, because I took the least common multiple with this. Do you agree? Okay? So, P1, because I passed to the other side. P2. I have P3 minus A3. Is that okay? Is equal 10 plus 9 plus 4. 23. Do you guys agree? Okay. I don't know what I did, but I just found another way. I don't know what happened. Because I used to do it another way. I just did it another way. So it's 23, okay? But even so, the other way or this way is the long way. And it's intuitively, if you know algebra. The other way, or you saw once, like I saw in the GMAT club, or it's very hard to figure out. Because during the test, it's impossible you figure out the other way that I'm about to do. You train all your life algebra. You put the variables, and you try to reduce to the minimum variables that is demanded to answer the question. Do you agree? Okay. So I do in the shorter way, because my job is a researcher. I look the question, I study, and I use my knowledge to say, I think it's better you guys think like that. Okay. So the other way is I put a line Adam and Paul. Ada. No, I put Paul, then Ada, because man comes first. Yeah, always. And I'm recording this. Yeah. Test 1, test 2, test 3, and average. Okay? So, as I said, it's easy for me because I read somewhere and I said, oh, I understood, I will adapt. Okay? So, maybe you guys find a question that you can apply in this technique instead the algebra. That is plugging numbers. Okay? Ada and Paul received their scores on the 3 tests. On the first test, Ada's score was 10 points higher than Paul. So I go 1 for Paul. He took 1 in the first test. So Ada got 11. 10 more. Okay? On the second test, Ada scored 4 points higher. So Paul scored 1 again and Ada 5. Then Paul, if Paul's average is 3 points higher, okay, 3 points higher, I will take the average from Ada. The average from Ada here is 8. Do you guys agree? So I will plug 8 as her score in the third test. So her average will be 8. As Paul is 3 more, Paul will be 11. Is that okay? So what is the score of Paul in the third test if the average is 11? Is 1 plus 1 plus y in the third test divided by 3 is equal 11. Is that okay? So 2 plus y is equal 33. Y is equal 31. So to have the average 11 after having two ones is 31 minus 8, 23. Is that okay? Blake, Julio, Mario, is everything okay?
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you.
Yes.
Okay, this question is not hard, but is long. I give you guys 3 minutes. Let's do it. Okay. For all positive integers m and v, the expression m and the symbol v, whatever it is, represent the remainder when m is divided by v. He just elucidated what is this. What is the value of this minus this? Okay, let's first do parentheses. 98 divided by 33. Okay, so it's 3. No, because it's 99. So it's 2. 66. 2, 3. So the remainder is 32. Now we will do 32 divided by 17. It's 3. No, it's too much. So it's 2. It's too much. So it's 1. $17. So 7, 3, 5 goes on 15. Is that correct? So the remainder here is 15. Now I will do 33 over 17. 32 over 17, the remainder was 15. So the remainder here will be 16, right? Because there's one more. Okay? So 98 divided by 16 is 6. Is 2. Okay? 15 minus 2 is 13. Okay? Amazing. I did no mistake this time. Okay. Yeah. I'll give you guys 3 minutes. Okay. An airline passenger is planning a trip that involves 3 connecting flights that leave from airport A, B, and C. Okay. A, B, and C. Respectively. The first flight leaves airport A every hour. Okay. Each 1 hour. Beginning at 8 a.m. So 9, 10, 11. And arrives 2.5 hours later. Okay? So 8 arrives 10:30, for example. No, yeah, 10:30. Is that okay? The second flight leaves airport B every 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Okay? Beginning at... No. I'm totally wrong. No, the second flight is from B, right? Beginning at 8. Okay? So, beginning at 8 and arrive at 8:20, for example. 8:40, 9, 9:20, 9:40, 10. Is that correct? Okay. No. My table, let me do the question because my table is confused. Then I do a better explanation for you guys, okay? And arrives at airport 1 and 1/6. 1/6 and 1 hour and 10 minutes. Do you guys agree? So you fly 1 hour and 10 minutes. So it will arrive 9:10. Okay? For example. Okay? The third flight leaves airport C every hour. So every hour, beginning at 8:45. What is the least total amount of time the passenger must spend between flights if all flights keep to their schedule? I do everything again because my table is horrible. Because now I have an important information, okay? That is, what is the least total amount of time the passenger must spend between flights if all the flights keep to their schedule? So, the flight A that starts at 8 a.m., okay? And the flight leaves the port every hour, beginning at 8 and arrive 2.5 hours later. So let's suppose it catches the plane at 8, okay? 2.5 hours later, you arrive at airport B at 10:30. Is that okay? At airport B, the second flight leaves every 20 minutes beginning at 8. Okay? So it you get, he needs to wait until 10:40. Do you guys agree? 10:40. So here, 10 minutes waiting to get the plane. Okay? Then from here to here is 1 hour and 10 minutes. Okay? 1 hour and 10 minutes. So it will arrive 11:50. Okay? But here it starts at 8:45. Do you guys agree? And it's every hour. So 9:45. Okay. Do you guys agree? 10:45. Because of 5 minutes. Because 10:45 departed. 5 minutes the guy arrived. So he needs to wait until 11:45. So 55 minutes more. Do you guys agree? So 55 plus 10 is 65. So 1 hour and 5 minutes. Is that okay? Wow, the tables continue to be a shit, but it's the best I could do for the moment. Okay. This weekend I go to the park, gather some people, put a TV, and show my art to them with a Gregorian music while I build a table. What do you guys think? And I put a hat to throw coins. As long what? Yeah, I see. Okay. Money, money, money. What is this? Okay, let's do 3 minutes again. Just a second. Okay. How many integers between 1 and 16 inclusive have exactly 3 different positive integer factors? Okay. No, 6 is not such an integer because 6 has 4 different things. Okay, you can count or you can use technique. Okay. I will teach you guys certain things. Let's find how many divisors, I don't know, 48 has. Okay. Divided by 2 is 24. Divided by 2 is 12. Divided by 2 is 6. Divided by 2 is 3. Divided by 3 is 1. Is that okay? So 48 is 2 to the power 4 times 3 to the power 1. You get the powers, you add 1, and you multiply. It has 10 positive divisors. Okay? Okay? So you get the powers and multiply. Let's see who are they. Okay? Look, we figure out that it was 10, right? 1 is the universal divisor. Let's see if we have 10. Another technique. 2 times 1, 2. 2 times 1 I did. 2 times 2, 2. 4. 2 times 1, 2 times 2. 2 times 4, 8. Okay. 2 times 8, 16. 3. 3 times 1, 3. 3 times 2, 6. 3 times 4, 12. 3 times 8, 24. 3 times 16, 48. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, with the other technique, you don't need to know who they are to know how much they are. Do you agree? Okay, based on this, as now we know how to find how many they are without knowing who they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1 has just 1 divisor. The primes have just 2 divisors, 1 in itself. Okay? Okay, look. 11. Okay? Divided by 11 is 1. So is 11 to the power 1? Has 2 divisors. Is that okay? It's the same formula, always. You get the power, add 1. Okay? So let's suppose I am in a rush and I read, and I want to do. I exclude the primes. I don't need to list them. Let's see 4. 4 is 2 squared. So has 3 divisors. Okay? So 4 is in. Okay? 6 is 2 times 3. Has 4 divisors. Okay? Okay? 6 is 2 to the power 1 times 3 to the power 1. 4 divisors. Look, 1, 2 times 1, 2, 2 times 3, 3 times 1, 3, 3 times 2, 6. 6, 3, 2, 1. Is that okay? So 6 has 4 divisors. 8 is 4 times, is 2 cubed. So has 4 divisors. 9 is 3 squared. Oh, 3 divisors. So 10, no, because it's 2 times 5. 4 divisors. 12 is 2 squared times 3 to the power 1. Is 3 times 2. 6 divisors. 14 is 2 times 7. The same. 15 is 3 times 5, the same. 16 is 2 to the power 4, 5 divisors. Okay? So it's only 2. Only 2. Well, if it's not wrong, it's right. Did you guys understand the techniques? Okay. You factorize, get the powers, sum 1, and multiply. You find the number of divisors without listing. But you have some hints. 1, just 1. Primes, just 2. Okay. So it seems to me that the 2 square roots, exactly square roots, have 2 divisors. Is square? Yeah, this is right. God help me. Okay. Or you can list, like here. Okay. Okay. I'll give you guys 3 minutes. These questions today are not that easy. The product of 3,305 and the 1-digit integer x is a 5-digit integer. The units digit of the product is 5, and the 100th digit is y. Okay. The product of 3,305 and the one-digit integer x is a 5-digit integer. The units, one digit of the product is 5. And the hundredths is y. Okay? The tens I don't know. The thousands I don't know. Okay? If A is the set of all possible values of x and B is the set of all possible values of y, then which of the following gives the members of A and B? Okay. X. X can be 1. X can be 1. Can be 3. Can be 5. Do you guys agree? Can be 7 or can be 9. For now. I don't know. Okay. So, y, if x is 1, okay. If x is 1, 1 times 5, 5. 1 times 0, 0. 1 times 3 is 3. If it's 3, 3 times 3 is 9. Is that okay? Do you guys agree or not? For now? Huh? If it's 5, 5 times 3, 15. Will be 5. If it's 7, is 1. If it's 9, is 7. What?
5-digit integer stuff. Like, I
Mm.
don't think 1 and 3 work.
Mhm. Because we have another one, right? So I have the ones, I have the tens, I have the hundreds, I have the thousands, and I have the 10,000s. Do you guys agree? So I need to have the remainder. Because if I do here, I have the other one. So 1 doesn't fit. Because it's less than 10. Okay? So if 1 doesn't fit, okay? Now I lost. Yeah, 3 doesn't fit. Do you guys agree? 3 doesn't fit. So 9 doesn't fit. 5 fits. 7 fits. 9 fits. So 579, 517. Is that correct? Huh?
I'm looking at the section 1.7.
Look. When I multiply x by this thousands place value, needs to produce 2 numbers. So 1 cannot be, because 1 times 3 is 3. This one here times 3 produced 3 as a y. As I don't have the 1 anymore, I don't have the 3 anymore. Do you agree? And here 3 I cannot for the same reason. So the 3 produced the 9 as a y. So the other ones are valid. Okay?
Yeah. I think
That's the reason that God invented the recording. So he'll say to you, my daughter, go and watch the record. Amen. Okay? Okay, you have 30 seconds to do this one. Done? This is 40,000. This is 96 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4. 10,000. As he said, approximately. Okay. This is 200. Here, I can put 100 because it's 96. Do you guys agree? Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will be 400 divided by 200. Okay? That is 2. Good. You have 1 minute for this one. 1 minute. Let's do it. Half of the result obtained. Half of the result obtained when 2 is subtracted from 5x is equal to the sum of 3x plus 10. Oops. Is here or here? One or two? Left or right? I read again. Half of the result obtained when 2 subtract from 5x. 5x minus 2. Half of this result. Half of this result. The result is equal. So, in my opinion, is half of this result is equal the sum of 3x and 10. Okay? I will pass to multiplying and distribute 6x plus 20. Okay, minus x is equal to 22, x equal minus 22. Is that right or wrong? Is what?
It was hard to interpret.
What?
Understand, it was hard to understand.
Hard to interpret. Hard
Interpret.
is what?
So, like,
It's hard to interpret. Yeah, yeah. The calculations, you mean? But the word problems are tough. No, tough is Odyssey or the Inferno of Dante. This is hard to interpret. Yeah. I will try to hear to read Dante Inferno. So it's impossible. More impossible is Camões, the great Luso Portuguese poet.
What was he?
Camões, Luís de Camões.
No.
The great poet. Yeah. But this not. It's just believe. Okay, minus 22, Acacia Avenue. You have 30 seconds to do this one. My God. Go. Okay. Three over 10. Okay. Can I do that? 4 zeros. Is equal x%. Okay. X is 3 times 100 divided by 10,000. 1, 2, 1, 2. Is 3 over 100. 3, 1, 2, 3. Is that okay? Oh no, it's 2. Sorry, it's 2. 3%. 3, 1, 2. Is that okay? Sorry. Good? Super easy. Okay, here goes word problems again. I'll give you guys 3 minutes for this one. The prime sum of an integer n greater than 1 is the sum of all the prime factors of n, including repetitions. For example, the prime sum of 12 is 7, since 12 is 2 times 2 times 3, and 2 plus 2 plus 3 is 7. Thank you for the explanation. For which of the following integer is the prime sum greater than 35? There's no other way rather than factorizing prime numbers. You need to do that. Oh my God. Greater than 35. I should have 31 at one of the prime factors. How will you know without doing this? Can help me. 2, 220, 2, 110, 2, 55, 2 naught, 3 naught, 5 is 11, 11 is 1. So it's not, the sum is not greater than 35. 512. Oh, yeah. 512, you guys know that is 2 to the power of 9. So it's 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 9 times. Is not greater than 35. 620. 2, 310. Uh-oh. Divided by 2, I don't know. I need to do 1, 1, 11, 5, 1, 5. Divided by 2 is 155. 5, 5, 11, so divided by 5. And we have. Okay? So it's 620. Don't be afraid. In 10 years, you guys don't even remember that I exist. My God, I'll be 67 years old. Yeah, and if this school strive, it will not happen with my other business that didn't have scale. This one has scale. But it's scary because you need much more students, but it's a membership, so there's loyalty and the good work worth. Because when we do the good work with you guys, we charge like 1/3, 1/4 of everyone charges. We are the best by far in the world. You guys go with scholarship, and we need to do everything again. Yeah. But with a membership, it's a person pays and has a long term, and you do a good job, the person stays. And other things. Why am I talking about this? Oh, but you guys will be working a lot and making some money, good money. Not bad money, but a good money. At least you guys will never lose a job again. If you lose, you find another one because you have an MBA. Top 25 American is sufficient. Forever. I met two guys in a week. One was 57, the other was 60. The guys barely move. My God. Do martial arts. Be young forever. Martial arts, not Krav Maga. I'm doing Krav Maga. What is that? Okay. If water is leaking for the, what is that? Go. 1 minute. Can we do it? Okay. If water is leaking from a certain tank at a constant rate of 1,200 milliliters per hour, okay, milliliters hour, 1,200 per hour. How many seconds? Oh, okay, 60 times 60. How many seconds does it take to 1 milliliter? 1 milliliter. How many seconds? It's directly proportional, right? So I can cross multiply. So x will be 3, 600, and 1,200. It's 3. 3 seconds. You guys keep asking, how this will help you to do a better job after your MBA, right? Yeah. Okay, this one is not that easy. I give you guys 3 minutes for this one. Okay, let's try this one. So A, B, let's do it. This one. Try this one is so American, not. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Are you sure or not? Well, let's try. No, do it. My God, what happened with America? In the correctly worked addition problem shown, where the sum of the two-digit positive AB and BA is a three-digit integer AAC. Okay. We saw in the other question that when I have a place value, two digits, obviously, top and bottom, and I produce two digits from them, okay, one beside the other, needs to be greater or equal to 10. Do you guys agree? Okay. And A, B, C are different digits. What's the units digit of the integer AAC? Well, the only way I would try like 1 and 9, 9 and 1. I don't know. Because the tens digits A and B needs to produce the tens and hundreds digits AA. Okay? And if I do 9 and 1, it will be 0, goes 1, it will be 11. Do you guys agree? So, to produce 22 here, how I would do that? Okay? Because the other way would be 220. How I could do that? Okay? It's impossible. So the only way is this. So 0.
So this is by putting in, can you do it on the regular?
No, but I didn't try another way. You can do A plus B is equal C. Yeah. 10A plus 10B is equal 100A plus 10A. No, don't copy this because I don't know if it's right. I'm not solving. I need to test. I didn't try. Okay, I need to try. I don't know if it's right. For me, it's not possible. If I multiply by 10, it will be 10A plus 10B is equal to 10C. I substitute here. Here is 100A plus 10A. So it will be 110A. What does that mean? I don't know.
If you added C to the end of 100A plus 10.
What? Where?
If it was 100, okay, could you do that?
Yeah, you see, we need to check.
A plus 10A plus C.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's better we stay with that. Okay, I will try an algebraic solution, okay? Someone please remember me. Just a second. I don't know if I'm right in the other way. I need to test and consider. Okay, next one. I'm gonna give you guys 3 minutes again. Which are you guys there? I pressed the wrong button.
Yeah, we're here.
Okay.
Yes.
A computer appliance dealer bought a computer at a wholesale price of 500. So the cost 500. And then sold, selling price 20% discount off the suggested retail price. 20%, so 8%. A computer appliance dealer bought a computer at a wholesale price of 500 and then sold at 20% discount of the suggested retail price. Okay, I'll put a price. If the dealer made a profit, if the dealer made a 12% profit, that's profit. Profit is selling minus cost. 12% profit on the wholesale price. Okay. Oh my God, bad. 1.12 of a wholesale price. Are you sure that is it? Wait. I don't think it is. No. Profit is 1.12 the wholesale price. Yeah, let me find another. I'll put Y here and Y here to not get confused. Is that okay? What was the suggested retail price of the computer? Profit is 1.12Y. Sales 0.8Y. Cost 500. Okay? There's something very wrong here. Yeah. What is wrong?
It's 12% of the wholesale price. So it's 12% of 500, the wholesale price.
12% of 500. 12% of 500. 500 times 12%. Okay? 60. What is 60? So it's 560. Okay. This is not didactics. Just a second. A computer appliance dealer bought a computer at a wholesale price. Wholesale price. $500. And then sold at a 20% discount of the suggested retail price. So the wholesale price is 500. The selling price was 80% of the suggested price. Just a second. So 80% discount of his suggested price. 80% of the suggested price. Okay? If the dealer made a 12% profit on the wholesale price, 12% profit. Okay. So he made 1.12 of this 500. Do you guys agree? Okay. So, is 112 times 5. 560. Do you guys agree? What is this 560? Okay. What was the suggested retail price of the computer? The suggested retail price is 20% discount of suggested retail price. Okay, and then sold for 20% discount. Okay. So this, the other price is 1.2 of this price. Okay. Or not? Okay, 20% of 560. 56 plus 56. Can I do that? 10% is 56. 20% is 12, goes 1, 11. Plus 560. Is that it? Okay, I need help. This is the last one. Can you got it?
It. With the 20% discount of the suggested retail price. I'm.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, who was talking to me?
Oh, it was me.
I
Mario.
don't. Mario. Talk
Yeah.
louder and tell me how to do this question.
So what I did was I used the formula selling minus cost equals
What?
profit.
You need to speak louder because my sound here is so low.
I did selling minus cost equals profit. So I do
Profit
selling.
is selling minus cost. Okay.
Correct.
And then?
And then selling is 0.8x.
Okay. I put
minus,
Y, okay?
Yeah, y minus 500 equals 0.12 times 500. And you
Okay.
solve for y.
You remember what I did in the beginning? That I said, but is very wrong. What was wrong? Because I put 1.12 of Y. So let's see. Let's explain everything for once now. Okay, you guys know. You guys are reading this question. Profit is selling minus cost. Is that okay? So we know the cost is 500. Okay. He's telling to me that the selling is what? 0.8 of the price. Okay. And he gave a discount. Okay. He gave a discount of 0.8 of this price, but the profit, even so, is 12% of the cost. Can I do that? 12 times 5 is 60, because if it was 10, it was 120, get the half. Okay. 0.8y minus 500. Is that okay? 0.8y is equal 560. Y is, can I do that? 56 divided by 8, how much? Thank you, Mario. Now identify each thing. Okay. Any question? Okay, how many did we do? I didn't count.
Well,
12? Yeah, we took a long time in certain ones. Okay, see you guys Thursday. Okay. Okay, I need to upload one class and this one. Okay, so you guys have lots of things to see. Bye bye. Thank you very much and see you guys
Thank
Thursday.
you.
Thank you.